this afternoon. Can I just start by fact-checking the BBC in advance, if I may? There's thousands of people here,
some clips
and we know
from
that, and we know that when they
Stop the
report on
Isolation
this,
March,
they'll say it
1st of
was half a
February.
dozen men and a dog. So
You may
BBC
find
fact-check
yourself in
just to
the
start with.
crowd there amongst all those
Secondly,
far-right thugs.
It's important
Enjoy.
to see positivity. And if we look across the Atlantic, we see Donald Trump got into power, and what was the first thing he did? He released the January 6th political hostages. Now then, even better, the people responsible for putting those hostages in prison, they're going to be investigated, and they might end up in prison as well. So, that sounds kind of good to me, doesn't it? And of course, needless to say, the reason we're here is because Tommy Robinson is a political hostage, taken by a corrupt regime here in the United Kingdom, a regime where we're standing amongst the remnants of it, and we need to have real change here in this country as well. And it's not just Tommy, because it's also the other people taken political hostage last August in the aftermath of the Southport atrocity. So all those people should not be behind bars. The people who should be behind bars are the people who are responsible. And I just want to briefly mention one of them, and that is the Attorney General of the United Kingdom, Lord Hermer, or Harmer, depending. He's the guy that represented Gerry Adams. He's the guy that suggested that Shamima Begum be returned to the UK. Yeah, that guy. And he's the guy that made sure last autumn that Tommy was eventually put behind bars. You know, so my hope would be in due course, and this will happen, Tommy Robinson will be freed. He will join us again. And what I would love to see is everybody involved in his incarceration investigated, and ultimately I'd like to see them behind bars. I hope you'd agree with that. And on that note, because I know you're all probably dying of hypothermia, as indeed am I, look, thanks again for coming here for Tommy. It's great to be with you. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Another wonderful man. And now we have got Urban Scoop's international reporter, Vicky Richa. Let's hear it for her. Come on.
Of a very, very brave man. An English patriot, a man who believes in justice and truth, a man with principles, a man who knows that principles cost you, a man who's now suffering solitary confinement for his beliefs in truth and justice and principles. That man is Tommy Robinson. And there's no doubt that Tommy Robinson is a political prisoner. Now, what do we think of Keir Starmer?
sexualization of our children in every area of society, acceptance of a brutal and destructive ideology based on a man who may or may not have lived 1400 years ago in Saudi Arabia. Anyone know what man I'm talking about? Beginning with M, I think, and Mr. Mohammed. Our culture and society has been overwhelmed by an immigration tsunami.
Oh yeah.